Okay, Aaron's making toasty sandwich. He's had a trifling time at work today. Not that it's like everything's going wrong, but there's like something major for a project.
I found a data bug.
He found a data bug, and yeah, it's like something quirky with the problem, and it's just like, hey, can we get this fixed? And everyone's like, next week.
Like, yeah, it's more like everyone says, yes, maybe. Maybe we can fix it, I hope.
Yeah, and stuff. I'm heading out on the bike, despite the fact that it is lightly drizzling. I love the fact that a light drizzle and light wind are not of the same intensity. You know, like, you know, even light rain and light wind, which are the light version of the name of the thing, are not even the same intensity.
No, not even close.
A light wind, you know, is pushing trees. A light rain is barely moving leaves. I'm gonna head out to Oathport. I gotta talk to therapists today, and yeah, it's just a gray day. I think this would be qualified as miseren, according to the Dutch. Like, you can see the general like raindrops on stuff, but everything is just generally wet, and but you can't actually see any specific raindrops. It's just miserable. Well, so I got the actual official idea about what's open with Porterhouse, and it's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and it's open for like drinks, which not a time I really come into town, but I mean, I guess that would explain Saturday. They can't be open every day, and it's really only going to be Lean and Philip. Mom, the English lady, saw her inside Yumbo, and we chatted for a little bit, but we're not trying to be like super chatty in the middle of a grocery store in the middle of a pandemic with face masks on. It's really awkward. That's a cool little buggy car up there. Not like a car that's, you know, bugged, but look at that. Like, it's super cool. Okay, talked with the guy who pretty much owns the butcher. And yeah, we have no idea what the difference is. Like, he's like, possibly they took it out of the package, they threw it back in the oven for a little bit and called it roasted. So I'm gonna be buying gebraden for the entire time. In fact, I may even start buying it from there, because he's like, oh, like gebraden right here. And I'm like, you guys sell it here? Okay. Meneer Jan Baptista. Whatever. I'm getting distracted by all the various pictures on the wall. They're doing the construction a couple buildings down. Anyways. So I'm just gonna sit here because I want to put the camera back in the backpack, and it's sprinkly dinkly outside. So we didn't come up with any decisions about football practice, other than the fact that we kept him-hawing over why I'm him-hawing over it. It was awkward by doing that because like we didn't get anywhere, which is funny because I was looking for a decision. Like I said, if Marcus came in and said, just come to practice, it'll be fine, I probably would. But now I'm just like, I don't feel guilty that I'm making the decision not to go, when all I know of right now is there's like 8 people that are going to be at practice. 8 people plus 3 coaches. It's awkward. And I think for right now, I'm just not going to be going. I'll just do another linebacker chats, the quirkiness of 3-3, unless I have a comment or something. But yeah, that's pretty much, I mean, if anything changes over the next week, then sure. Again, it's like Tuesday, practice isn't until Sunday, and maybe by Thursday or Friday I'm feeling like super guilty that I haven't said yes or no that I'll go. I mean, technically I only have to say yes and I'm melting in. But right now there's like I said, 8 people that's going. Yeah, I get to talk to people, but Okay, just making sure that the clay did not do crap all for my hair because it rained, and when the clay gets wet, it doesn't actually do anything.
Clay, it kind of turns to mud.
Yeah. I mean, even hair clay is not that kind of stuff. But the hair will dry out and it'll get stuck in a certain way. But anyways, yeah, it is damp as hell out there. Do you get any of your stuff more fixed of sorts? Okay.
I got actually a good chunk of stuff done. Yella got his part done. We jokingly decided that from now on we're only reporting on one number. The rest of it's just too complex.
I swear to gosh, he says jokes here, and I'm like, does anybody get that? I don't even get the joke, and I listen to his meetings. I'm like,
Basically, the joke is we're not actually going to do that. We're saying it sarcastically. It's not going to happen.
okay, but that's just the thing. I'm just like, there are times you joke about work, and I'm like, holy shit, I don't even get that myself. Let alone the people that, are still kind of confused as to what your job actually is are probably not going to get it.
True.
So it happens when you have kind of a complex yet niche job. Or around here when I try to make football jokes, people don't understand that. 3rd and 20, you might as well punt it. Punt what? The ball. Why would you mean kick it? No, it's different. So I haven't gotten the text message. It says my prescriptions in for the arm stuff. He wants me to do it for another month. I'm like, you want me to do it for another month when there's like a smidge left? In terms of like, if here, this shirt's loose enough. I'm gonna show you guys that it's like, there's that, and I've seen like when my eyes can see the decrease in the redness and it's gone down by like 90% over a month, and he wants me to use it for another month on this small little section where there's a lot of red left. Even a little bit on top of that. Like, that's the thing. I didn't see any redness before, because to me, I mean, to be fair, I do see like a difference with red and green and pink and all that stuff and gray, but I'm just like, look at all that redness. Where? Here. Where? I didn't see any because it was everywhere.
Yeah.
And so that's that. But now that it's gone down a bit, see who use natural light. This area is starting, you're starting to see the pinkiness that comes out of like my white ass skin, and that this area has just the red left. I mean, to be fair, it might help my skin heal a little bit from using that kind of cream every day for so long. But I might get the text later tonight, and I'm like, I will go back in tomorrow. I will go back in and take care of stuff. That's it for today. I feel wiped out, probably from biking and therapy and